Alrighty, guys, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe button, share button, all that good stuff, man. Really appreciate the support, man. So here's the breaking news: Bad Robot is teaming up with Warner Brothers, and they are going to be producing and creating some new shows. And one of the new properties, the IP properties that they're going to be utilizing from DC Comics, is Justice League Dark. So, my first thoughts is this: great move by Warner Brothers, because if you can't beat them, you just go ahead and join them. All right, and we can't beat Marvel. That's just a fact. We cannot ever top Disney. That's a fact. So, why not hire the talent that has taken Star Wars and pushed it to the $1 billion mark for the franchise? And not only one time, but two times, and possibly three times here really, really shortly. Now, these Star Wars films, they're not the best, but they did get, a new generation inside of the mythos and a part of the fan base. So I think the same thing can be said about the power of J.J. Abrams and Bad Robot. They did it with Star Trek. They did it with Star Wars. They did it with a couple of properties on television. And as much as I'm disappointed at Warner Brothers for, number one, not giving J.J. Abrams an opportunity to work with Guillermo del Toro, and then allowing J.J. Abrams to either produce with Bad Robot or to do a team up with Guillermo del Toro. That's the only thing I'm kind of disappointed for, because I think that Guillermo has shown with his Shape of Water, with the whole Loch Ness monster, creature movie, horror movie sort of flick, that you can have a really, really scary sort of film, with his sort of genre and his approach to filmmaking. You can do it, but I think that this is going to be watered down. It's not going to be as dark as we think it's going to be. And then, obviously, we're talking about the whole lens flare thing. I mean, come on, man. It's going to get to the point where, I don't know. I'm just kind of burned out on J.J. Abrams right now. So that's why I'm kind of disappointed. But on the other hand, I'm really happy to see, with Justice League Dark, at least we'll get, Swamp Thing and a couple other people to come inside of there. Now, here's what's interesting, though, man. DC Universe, the app for DC Comics, they launched the Swamp Thing Season 1 and then immediately canceled it with James Wan. And it's just really interesting, man, because James Wan, they're giving him over at Warner Brothers pretty much as much rope as he wants, and he can go any direction that he wants to with the Aquaman universe. So there's a animated series for Aquaman. There are so many different projects that have to do with Aquaman, from a horror film that's supposed to be coming out called The Trench, and then obviously Aquaman 2, and then, a whole bunch of other stuff that's coming to the DC Universe platform. And with J.J. Abrams, I guess they just said, well, we can't put you in with Aquaman because James Wan has all that information and he's doing everything he can with that IP. So we're just going to go ahead and give you the Justice League Dark because we, for some reason, can't get that to work. Obviously, with the budget that Guillermo del Toro wanted. I think that Guillermo wanted like a $200 million budget. I think that J.J. Abrams will keep it right around probably right around 150, 175-ish, so they can make a little bit of profit even if it does crash and burn. And remember, here at Warner Brothers and all the other studios now, even if your film makes $350 million and above for profit, they're still not going to give you a guaranteed sequel. It has to hit $1 billion. Same thing with the Batman, same thing with the Catwoman movie. There's so many different other IP properties that they have with DC Comics. And in order for that to have a franchise, it has to reach $1 billion, and it has to reach it relatively fast so that they can make their money back. And that's what's going on, man. Good luck to J.J. Abrams. Obviously, I'm worried. But what are you going to do, man? Now, the thing I am really, really worried about, though, is that with J.J. Abrams teaming up with Warner Brothers, okay, who is going to be producing the next Star Trek movie, which is supposed to be Star Trek 4? That has been given the green light. It's supposed to be coming out in either 2021 or 2022. And I'm wondering, what is it going to look like, man? Because it's very different, man, to have Star Trek look different or be given to another director or another crew and not have Bad Robot be a part of it, because, just the way that they produce the film and the lighting and stuff, I think it's just perfect for Star Trek. I don't think that J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot works for Star Wars. I think that you need to tone it down a little bit and kind of get back to a different color palette. It doesn't have to be so bright and vivid. I think that's the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. But other than that, man, Picard is going to be coming on tonight. Well, by the time I upload this, you'll have Picard season 1, which I can't wait. Curb Your Enthusiasm is back. Season 10, episode 1 was absolutely hilarious. And yeah, it's just been going pretty good, man, for everything. All the different IPs and, different franchises that are out here. But anyway, guys, share your thoughts below. What do you think about a J.J. Abrams Justice League Dark? Right here, guys. Take care.